Hey, what's going on, world? It's your girl Spirit. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. To all my new people out there, Operation Ascension. I appreciate your support. And I'm just going to get right into it. I believe that we live in a time where we feel like we have to rush to get things done, where we feel like we have to get things accomplished by a certain age or within a certain time frame. And so the dangerous part about that is we could be putting ourselves out of alignment because we're so focused on what society expects of us rather than just getting our energy right and aligning with God so that He can direct us and signal us as to when and how things are supposed to happen. And I understand, I'm saying? I'm a human too. You're human. Mankind in general, I think we seek that validation from others to an extent. There are some people out there, of course, that just, don't give a fuck at all. Excuse my language, but they just don't care. However, most people do seek some type of validation from others, whether they know it consciously or subconsciously. And once we get into alignment, you'll find that there's a peace that comes with that. And I think I spoke on that a little bit in my last video via isolation. I went through my own isolation period. And as a result of that, I've gained so much clarity, and I've actually pulled back on feeling like I have to rush so much when it comes to certain things, because what happens when you try to rush is that you'll likely mess something up. You'll make a mistake that could have been avoided if you would have just took your time to do it right the first time. If you would have put your ego aside to seek the proper mentorship that you need in whatever area or field that you're in, rather than thinking you can just do it all on your own. Nobody becomes successful on their own. And that's another point that I want to make, but I'll get to that later in the video. But us feeling like we have to rush can actually make things worse. And it can actually prolong the process and the time that we get to our destination. Because here's the thing. We don't embrace the process enough because we're so focused on the end goal, the end result, that end destination, that we don't really truly embrace the process of what we're doing. We don't really enjoy the process of mastering our craft, whatever that is. We don't truly enjoy or take the time to embrace the new people that we meet, the wisdom that they have, what we can learn from them. And like I said, again, via mentorship or just, networking in general, meeting new people, really listening to them and seeing what knowledge they have to offer to help you move forward. And so it kind of relates to playing the long game when it comes to building wealth too, I think, because all these get rich quick schemes out here, that ain't it. And more people are starting to realize that it takes time. It really does take time. If you want to create a masterpiece, it takes time. I believe, rappers like Lil Wayne, some of the greatest rappers of our generation right now, Kendrick Lamar, Adele, even Sade is another great artist. But these are artists that they don't drop every year. Now, at one point, Wayne was consistently always dropping something. But for the most part, these great artists, they only drop an album every 5 to 10 years. But every time they drop, it's highly anticipated, it's highly rated, and it sells really well. And it ends up being a masterpiece and a classic that is timeless, And so I personally, and this is just an analogy, but I personally like meals so much better, and I enjoy them so much better when they've been slow roasted, whether that be in the oven, whether that be in the crock pot, slow cooker. Those meals always come out so much more satisfying than these TV dinner microwave meals, right? And so I think that we don't understand the quality, because if you put quality into anything that you do, ignoring all the outside noise, ignoring what society's telling you to do, and just following your heart and really following that nudge and that intuition that you're getting, the intuitive guidance, excuse me, you will see that it will lead you to something that's of so much more quality that will last so much longer. And I don't know about you, but I want longevity. I want to be remembered for centuries to come. But I can only do that if I take my time to master my craft and block out what everybody else is talking about. Okay, focus on you. Do things your way. When you try to include too many people in what you're doing, they'll also try to convince you like, oh, you're trying to do that? You know, it's going to take you 5 years to do that. I'll show you how to do it in 5 months. That's not the way to go, guys. That's not the way to go. So you want to make sure that not only do you just take your time and not rush, but you're also listening to your intuition when it comes to working with the right people. Now, I mentioned this earlier in the video, and I've been through this myself, so I've recently had to make some changes to my circle. But when you are aligned with the wrong people, you'll know there's always some kind of a doubt. There's always some type of a red flag. There's something that you're going to feel that's going to make you side-eye the person and be like, I don't know about this cat. You know what I'm saying? It's something off about them. There's something off about their energy. It don't even matter like what opportunities they can offer you. It don't matter how much money is on the table that they could give you. If you're someone who has morals and integrity and you want to uphold them, you're going to follow your intuition and you're going to follow that nudge that's telling you something ain't right. I've seen this time and time again, you know, in my own experience. I've had people offer me different opportunities. They had the money that, you know, I was looking for to invest in various projects. But there was just something about their energy that wouldn't allow me to move forward. I just couldn't do it. And as a result, I'm so glad I listened each and every time, because what ended up happening was not even a month or two later, something would come out about the person via other folks that continue to deal with them. You know, oh yeah, you know, they screwed everybody out of their money, or they didn't deliver what they were supposed to deliver. It's something that always comes out shortly after I've gone ahead and distanced myself from that particular person. So always listen to that guidance when it comes to aligning with the right people. You'll know, you'll feel it. And then sometimes, here's something else you have to look out for. Some people market themselves really well in the beginning. They put up a front and a facade in the beginning as if they can get you everything you want and more. But you got to remember, somebody very wise told me this one time, you got to remember, the devil is never ugly. If anything, the devil, Satan, evil will come disguised as everything you've ever wanted and more. Okay? So please, 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 guys, do not ignore your intuition. Listen to yourself, take your time, and work with the right people. You'll know, trust me. Ask for guidance. Ask for the right people to come to you, and you'll know when it's the wrong person or when it's the right person. All right, so that's just a message that was on my heart to give you guys today. Again, it's your girl Spirit, and I'm not on socials right now, but I will be soon, and as soon as I'm back up and active, I'll let you guys know, and I'll have the links below. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to stay updated with more content from me. And if this is the last time I'm seeing you, I send you off with love, light, and take care. Love you.